Alright, I'm not that messy. I just got here.
Let me just size that down. Yeah.
I'll be back in a minute. I'll let you guys get on.
You can never be too careful.
Yeah, you can pipe in Flack if you want about shit that's going on downstairs or like what you're up to. Our characters won't know, but like I'm curious as to what Flack is doing.
Getting hammered, probably.
I mean, yeah, I was the one that gave him the unlimited drink ticket. I figured he'd use it best.
Well, he makes his own ale, though.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you know, it tastes better when you don't have to make it yourself.
What do you
No,
got?
that's not
It
true.
tastes better when you make it yourself.
I don't know. You've never heard that saying? Like, you know, like when your mom makes it better than when you have to cook it yourself? It's just a thing.
Yeah.
Is
But everything's
Mercedes
better
proficient with
with
Arcana?
I'm sorry?
Is Mercedes proficient with Arcana?
Yeah, but I also have Identify in my book as a ritual.
Yes. A ritual does not raise the fact that the spell needs 100 gold piece per to function.
A what piece?
Ooh.
A what piece?
Oh.
100
gold
gold piece per to make the spell function.
Alright,
Seriously?
well, yeah.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? Why?
Welcome to Wizards.
It's such a simple
As a
spell.
It's a very powerful spell when used correctly.
Yeah, well, I am proficient Arcana, so I will go ahead and make that check anyway.
No, you immediately, as you kind of bringing out the book, you kind of, fuck, I forgot.
Yeah, whoops! I don't have a pearl.
Pearl? Oh.
Pearl. Well, I don't know if you have advantage or not, because Vanessa and I can't
I doubt
assist, can we?
Yeah, no, it's you just know that otherwise, if you weren't proficient with Arcana, you would have gone the hour and there would have been gone the 10 minutes and there would have been no effect.
Your
And so
mailman
you
is
save
part-
yourselves 10
Oh,
minutes.
That's
I
lovely.
love that. I know, isn't that pretty?
What?
When I was younger, I wanted to name my daughter Cordelia, and then I was like, wow, that would
Aw.
suck for her. Anyway, so what's happening now?
Mercedes just realizes that.
I have no idea what's in the bag. Can't figure it out. It's beyond me.
No,
Well, glad we got that figured out.
Yep, from the Arcana, you don't know what the bag does. Being proficient with Arcana, you do not waste the 10 minutes. You, from the get-go, know that you need the pearl. That's all.
Oh. Yeah. I need a pearl to cast the spell to figure out what this is.
What the fuck is Flack up to downstairs?
Getting drunk.
Where he needs a
Drinking.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, we haven't gone to his side yet, so I do have a few things for the bar.
Oh, so you're having him do shit. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
No, not yet. He's doing it on his own. I haven't been able to talk with him yet.
I was like, I didn't know if that was an accident or if some shit was going down.
No, I'm drinking.
Rowan holds out her hands to Vanessa and she's like, can I, like, I don't know, feel it around?
I guess. Hold on.
I don't know, like, you know, like a good old fashioned, like a Christmas present. You shake it, you feel it.
I don't think we should shake it.
Rowan just kind of looks at her and is like, what? I mean, what could it be? Like,
Vanessa has been holding the sphere through the burlap of the sack. She can feel whatever is inside appears to be spherical and completely smooth.
It is a
She hasn't
bowling
given
ball.
its perception.
Crystal.
Just for reference, it is the size of not a bowling ball. That's too big.
Magic bait.
A melon. A melon. Yeah.
8 ball. Shaking like, oh.
not
Shake it.
today. Try again later. Okay,
Am I gonna die? Yes. Shit.
I cast Detect Magic.
All right.
If it's magic.
It is giving out some magic aura. You want to focus on the types?
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. Detect magic usually gives you the type of magic, right?
And
think so, yeah.
originally it gives you the aura. You can focus and then gives you the schools of magic.
Okay. I will focus.
Right. It appears to be transmutation and abjuration.
Abjuration.
I think I've come across this before.
Does Vanessa say that out loud?
Yes.
Vanessa, will you disclose that
Does
information?
Rowan know what that is?
Nope.
Does.
Rowan is like, what the fuck does that mean?
Oh, I know.
Who's I know?
Stuff
Mercedes.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
If you
Well,
would like,
Yep.
do you?
Abjuration means that it casts illusions.
that could
Yes.
come in handy.
All right. I take it out of the bag.
As Vanessa opens
Just wait
the-
until tomorrow.
As Vanessa opens the top of the bag, she kind of looks inside before reaching in, and she sees past the few centimeters of burlap that make the top knot. The bag is completely black. She can only see a bit of a shine within.
Wait. Oh, Rowan says, wait, and throws her hand out. And she says,
What?
don't. I mean, like, okay, so Rowan wasn't originally freaked out, but then you guys, like, serious shit, so now Rowan's kind of freaked out. She's like, just empty it out onto the floor. Don't touch it.
But what if it like breaks whatever's in it?
Bed.
Be
That's a
gentle.
good
I don't know
point.
what it. I mean, it could
Yeah.
be cursed. This could be that wizard's somebody's idea of a prank. You know, if
Right.
you said it was
Yeah.
magical, it doesn't necessarily mean it's good magic.
Oh
Right?
yeah, I know that, but it's whatever, you know.
Something tells me don't put your hand in the bag.
I don't know. Get off the bed so I can empty it on the bed.
All right, that's fair.
All
Oh, is
right.
this me? Am I? That determines what I can see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry.
All right.
I have
empty it
no
on the bed.
idea what you guys are seeing.
Yeah, I know.
Right now, it's just our icons, guys. Our icons are just sitting in a room. It's really nothing to see.
Okay.
As Vanessa grabs the bag and attempts to empty it out, nothing comes out. She can still feel the round object within the bag, but it doesn't seem to shake or move whenever she tries to empty it out.
I like push the bottom of the bag so it turns inside out.
Nothing happens. The appears to be solid, doesn't move at all.
It wants me to reach my hand
Okay,
back.
so I have a really bad feeling, and like out of character, I need to tell everybody about it. So I've been doing some readings about random magic items, right? And I found the bag of holding, which I left. But there's a bag of holding that's not the bag of holding. There's a bag of holding that's actually an interdimensional monster, and the opening of the bag is actually a mouth, and it eats you, and you have to make a
That
Constitution
sounds
saving
amazing.
throw to like get out alive. And so now I'm just terrified that our DM has given this to us as a level 1, and Vanessa's gonna get eaten, and I'm secretly terrified.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Rowan would have no
I don't know.
idea.
That's
Like Rowan
cool.
would have no
Yeah.
idea an item like that exists. But like I'm just telling you, that's like my worst fear right now. I don't
A mimic.
think Joe is that evil to do that, but like,
A mimic.
please,
Hey, he's
you
a
know,
DM.
Rowan. I don't know. All I can tell you is that now Rowan is suspicious, and she's basically like, "Yeah, don't stick your hand in the bag. It just doesn't. Find somebody else's hand to stick in the bag.
You can call back up.
We could.
That's true. He's drunk enough to do something like that.
Okay.
No, he's not actually.
All right.
Do I have
Yeah,
Do I have my backpack with me? Can we just assume that I have all my shit on me right now?
yeah.
I take out my little bag of ball bearings. I don't know. I'm probably never gonna need any for something like this. And I take one out. I take one out and I like I show it to them, and I'm like, let's just drop it in and see what happens. Rowan is going to be very scientific about this.
I'll just stick my hand in there. It's fine.
Don't fucking stick your hand in there. Okay, Rowan just shakes her head then and puts the ball bearings back in her bag. She's like, have it your way.
It's fine. It's an abjuration spell. It's not going to hurt anything.
Okay.
It's also transmutation.
Her
Does
arm is
Vanessa-
gonna come out as like a fucking dragon arm. Some shit.
Does Vanessa let Mercedes stick her hand in?
I don't know. It's mine.
Rowan's got her. Yeah, true. It might do something to Mercedes. It might be a one and done kind of thing.
Yeah.
Rowan crosses her arms like she's very aware of her arms right now.
All right.
She doesn't want her arms anywhere near that bag.
I say wait. I like the idea that Rowan had to put the ball bearing in there to see what happened.
Okay, so I nod and I get my little bag of ball bearings out and I take out one teeny tiny little. Imagine they're like little beads.
Wait!
And
I have another idea.
Okay.
We can stick Barnaby in the bag.
Oh, what?
Wait! We're supposed to be surprised. Who's Barnaby?
He's my familiar.
What's a familiar?
He's a big white owl. He's kind of a jerk.
Oh!
It is a sad.
Makes sense.
But I can see through his eyes.
I mean, it's not Vanessa's arm, so, I mean... is Barnaby gonna go along with this willingly?
Rowan
doesn't know how she feels about, like...
He might fight a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, Rowan isn't familiar with familiars, so, like, she doesn't like the idea of you subjecting your will onto it if it isn't willing.
Oh, he'll be fine.
Does Mercedes summon Barnaby?
Yes. Going to try to, anyway. Gonna send Barnaby a telepathic message. Like, hey, we need you to go inside a bag.
Alright, so Rowan's watching her and nothing's happening and she's just watching. Is there a window? Can there be a window?
Yeah.
A cannon window?
Yeah, that's a window.
Rowan gets up to open the window and let Barnaby in. And then sits back down. And she says, so you're Barnaby.
Hi.
He doesn't talk.
Wait. Oh, he doesn't talk.
Fucking who?
It does make it clear, though, that he does not want to go inside a bag.
Rowan looks at him, he's like, I don't blame you.
Or kind of hops closer and lands on Vanessa's shoulder.
Oh God. Please.
Sorry.
What do I say? What do I say to a bird?
Well,
I like
he's not.
small.
You can say anything you want to him. He'll understand you.
Okay. Can you?
So
Listen.
he doesn't. He speaks. He doesn't speak out of choice. He chooses not to speak,
He can't
or he
speak.
cannot speak.
Can't speak.
He cannot.
He can't.
Got it.
It's familiar.
Yeah,
He can-
Rowan doesn't. I don't know shit about shit.
Mm.
Okay. Talking animals, Rowan feels like should be a thing in the realm of magic if they're not already a thing.
Yeah, depends.
Fucking
I'm
Fleck
not-
is doing very well.
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah, he is.
He was tipsy for a minute, and now he's fine.
No, but like, shake it off. There we go.
Back to it.
Alright,
Alright.
Mercedes is gonna go over, pick up Barnaby, and just shove him in the bag.
Oh God.
That's nice. It's a very weak familiar, so you kind of push him in the back. You see, you dwarf woman. Do you know when you push your hand against a cat and begins to squish?
Yeah.
Kind of back. That's what happens with the owl's head. As you try to shove it in, it appears there is something already filling the space.
Oh.
Something writing?
Already filling the space.
Oh, already
There's something
filling
in
the
the bag.
space. There's something in the bag.
Well,
That
yeah,
will-
there's something in the back.
Probably upset Barnaby quite a big deal, and he'll
Alright.
fly away.
I take one of my candle that I have, prints or whatever. I stick that in the bag.
Right. As you begin to stick it into the bag, it appears that it is pressing against something and begins to break.
The candle?
Yes.
Yeah, there's something in there. You have to get it out.
Okay, Rowan puts up her finger and she's like, how do you guys feel about starting a fire? She's like, hear me out.
Whoa!
If we can't get the item out of the bag, we remove the bag. And then that item is all that's left, yeah?
Oh, I can start
Assuming it's
fires.
not flammable.
No, let's not start a fire inside.
Oh,
Okay.
this is a disaster. It's great.
That's
Okay,
a great
I
idea.
that I'm the voice of reason for once in my life. But
Can't try your fingers yet.
Rowan still says, I still think we should get Flack to stick his hand in the bag.
I stick my pinky in the bag.
Oh, God.
As
No
Vanessa
one
sticks
flinches.
her finger, she feels it rub against something like rubbing your fingers against a bottle, against a wine bottle.
Against a what?
A wine
Against
bottle.
a wine bottle. Yep, like there is something made of glass.
Glass.
It's glass. I take it out.
Right? As Vanessa reaches in and begins to feel her fingers spread around some kind of object, appears to be spherical in shape, and begins to pull the rest. Do see the bag begin to deflate. I need you, Poof, to run me 4d100.
Oh dear.
What?
So
Wait,
slash air 4d100.
I can't. I don't know what's going on. What's going on?
No, you don't. Just go get drunk.
No.
No, I mean no. What's happened to us away?
Now they are doing shit.
Oh, we're doing shit. We'll tell you about it later. Just
Yeah.
be patient.
Yep. Proof it will be this to roll.
I need to roll
Slash.
4.
That minus the
God.
parentheses.
Okay.
Or you could just press the die and click Advanced Dice Roller, and there's a roll D100 option.
What's that?
That makes you feel better. The dice roller is on the little left bar on the left-hand side where the icon and the ruler are.
There we go.
Oh,
Thank
right,
you.
Yeah, I get it.
All right, so 199.
Is that good?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
And just check here. Let's say which one is better, either page or number.
Whoa!
Uh,
I was just
He's
messing with the advanced thing. Sorry.
Oh, isn't it cool though? It definitely helps. Well, and if you hover over it without clicking the advanced thing, it gives you all the like 2d6, 3d6, 46, 5d6. Yeah, it doesn't add modifiers unless you click the advanced dice roller, but it helps for easy
What
stuff.
is the
If you're like me, you don't feel like
thing?
typing.
Yeah, I was going to say
I
that.
don't know. Let's click it and find out.
Okay.
There you
All
go. I don't know.
As the
I guess that's
sphere
just positive or
ball
negative.
begins to come out of the burlap sack,
wait,
all of
what?
you can have
The burlap?
a glass sphere
Okay.
begins to come out of the burlap sack. You see it filled with this green and black murky water. You see algae kind of clinging to the walls in all directions. And you see within it a fish person
What?
floating along inside the water.
Oh.
As you see this. I will send it in the Discord chat.
Rowan says very slowly, "What the fuck?"
Oh my
I'm so sorry.
god.
It appears to notice all of you, and it begins to move its mouth in this.
Oh!
What?
Ah! Kill it with fire!
Rowan
Yes,
says, "Put it back! Put it back!"
Is it? It is small and about the size of Vanessa's pinky finger. It is that small.
Oh my god.
I'm too young to be a parent.
Okay,
This
does,
is a
wait,
lot of
wait. Does anybody here listen to the Adventures podcast?
I've started,
Anybody?
but like I haven't come far.
Oh
Nope.
my god, well, come farther. But basically, it just reminded me. Magnus gets a pet goldfish that he keeps in his
Oh
pocket.
yeah, I know about it. It's the
Yeah.
goldfish from one of the handbooks.
Turned dead.
It's like a completely ordinary goldfish that he just like keeps in his pocket.
It's the Senator's Guide to Everything. It has a goldfish on the
Mhm.
cover.
You mean the no? That's something completely different. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
Anyway,
about it.
but-
not the point. The point is I was
No.
making a reference that nobody gets.
But
It's
that's
fine.
the thing he gets in Adventure Zone.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there are a few things. All right,
Anyway.
so
All right.
It's a fish.
Rowan looks at it.
Person.
She looks at it and she's like, "Is it alive?"
it's moving. It's swimming around, and it kind of presses its hands against the glass and begins to look at you.
Don't say anything. Don't
And what
say
I'm
mama.
saying.
No.
God.
Now that you can understand all this.
Is it speaking?
It's moving its mouth, it's letting out these little clicks and groans, but you're not sure if it's a language.
All right. Rowan doesn't know how to feel. Oh, that's a good nature check, though.
What it?
You have no idea what it is.
Is it advantage or not?
And I have
Yeah,
to change
Mercedes,
the
you might have to
I'll do
turn
it.
off
Yeah.
advantage.
Also, whenever someone selects advantage, the number is
We all got 9.
Oh, okay. Now I have to do it. Just
I turned
Oh,
off
seven.
the auto
Yeah.
roll advantage.
there we go. Totally easy.
I'm like, oh, it's a who
Fish.
knows? It's a fish
No idea.
person. Nope.
Fish person.
I look at it. I was like, "Do you understand what I'm saying?"
Kind of shifts over, kind of pressing its hands against the crystal over to Vanessa's direction, and it.
Shake
You see
your head
the
up and down.
bubbles kind of come up from the mouth, but they don't have anywhere to go.
Oh jeez.
Rowan gets up
I
like
don't
she's
know
ready
what
to
to do.
do something else, and she's like, "Good luck with your pet fish."
I put it back in the bag.
Right? As you put the sphere back into the bag, it seems to fill the space of the bag fully, and looking inside, you only see darkness.
Weird.
I take it back out of the bag.
Roll me another
Stick my hand in the
400.
I just
Oh
put
my god.
Oh my god.
Bag.
Is it gonna
it's in the bag.
change?
You
No,
murdered the fish person.
Maybe it just went to a different dimension. We don't know what happened to Just hurry up and roll again.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
what do I
Melissa,
do?
roll another for the 100
Oh, you got
if you're pulling it back out.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
This is gonna be fun.
Similar.
You have the power to create species now.
Yeah, but they're stuck inside this little glass thing. So,
That's
I mean, he'd eventually suffocate, probably.
I mean, a fish person most likely can breathe underwater.
Well, yeah, but, like,
they still have to come up with water.
the water
air.
doesn't... I mean, the water will eventually run out of oxygen, right? Isn't that how
Yeah.
the laws of nature work? Eventually,
It's
in a
magic!
closed
Let
system...
it be!
As the bag, as the sphere is pulled back out, Vanessa and the rest see the contents have changed. While before it was filled completely by water, it's now